If we have more than one workbook open at any one time, then we can move between those workbooks using Control-Tab. So if we're here in Sales Data 2013 and I have open Sales Data 2014, then Control-Tab will move between the two files. On the View ribbon, you'll see an option over to the right here called Switch Windows, and if we click the drop down, that will list all the open workbooks. So we can actually use this to actually switch windows, hence the name. So instead of using the keyboard shortcut of Control-Tab or Control-F6, you can simply go to View, Switch Windows, and jump between them. Now that's fine, but what it doesn't allow you to do is see both workbooks on the screen at the same time. But we can do that using the same ribbon. We have an option called Arrange All. Now if we choose Arrange All, we're given the choice of tiled, horizontal, vertical, or cascade. Now the difference between them is how it lays them out on the screen. So let's choose Cascade and OK. And our two open workbooks are then cascaded. And you can see we have Sales 2014, which is just slightly behind Sales Data 2013. So that's Cascade on the Arrange All. Or we can choose Vertical. And what Excel will do is put the two workbooks next door to each other, which can be quite useful when you're trying to compare data. So I can now see January 2013 and January 2014. I can actually click and make that the active document and move to February, and then click back into 2013 to make February the active sheet in that document. So we can see side by side, extremely useful. If we then go back to Window and Arrange All, we have horizontal and then OK, and that puts one file above the other. But because of the size of the ribbon, that doesn't leave you much space to see the file. So the vertical side by side was definitely a good option there. Or we have tiled. OK, and you see that's almost vertical side by side, but not quite. It will depend really on how many other open workbooks there are. Vertical with 4 books open would put them vertically all next to each other. Tiled with 4 books open would put them in a 2 by 2 situation, 2 above and 2 below. So it tiles them to fit on the screen is the idea. Now once you've actually arranged Excel in this kind of layout, cascade, tiled, vertical or horizontal, to go back to full screen, you simply need to maximize each document. So I'll click the maximize button on Sales 2013, move round to 2014 and maximize that also. Now one great little extra feature that you get when you view multiple Excel files is the ability to scroll them both at the same time. Now this is achieved firstly by arranging the documents so that they're side by side. So we go to Arrange All, Vertical, OK. We then go back to Window and come down to Synchronous Scrolling. We give that a little click, and what you'll find is the documents that you've now placed side by side, if you start to scroll, they will scroll together. Whereas without turning on synchronous scrolling, you'll only be able to scroll the document that effectively is classed as the active file. So this is very useful for comparing two large Excel spreadsheets next to each other because you can scroll them down at the same time. Synchronous scrolling. On the window menu, option is on. We click it again to go off, and you'll find then when we go back into this document, we only scroll this document. So it requires you to tile the documents or put them horizontal or vertical, however suits you. Then you go to Window and turn on that synchronous scrolling.